Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we're going to talk about the All Progressive Grand Alliance, because the founder of the All Progressive Grand Alliance has said that Governor Chukwuma Soludo want to destroy the party and abandon it. That is what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to look at what the founder of the All Progressive Grand Alliance. All Progressive Grand Alliance was founded in 2002 by Chief Chekwas Okorie, the man that is known as the Ojozi Ndigbo. Chief Chekwas Okorie founded APGA, and it was registered in 2002, with which Chief Odunegwu Ojukwu, the late Biafran leader, was able to relaunch himself into Nigerian politics. Don't forget that it was APGA, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, that Ojukwu used in contesting the 2003 presidential election against Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and in which, being the first time Ojukwu was contesting for president, he made an impressive run and came third position. Now, the mistake people make is to think that All Progressive Grand Alliance belongs to Chief Odunegwu Ojukwu, or that he founded it. No. It was founded by Chekwas Okorie, Ojozi Ndigbo, and it was basically Chekwas Okorie's effort to see that Igbo plays a role, people of Igbo extraction plays a role in the mainstream of Nigerian politics. Because at that time, before then, the Alliance for Democracy was for the Yoruba largely. The People's Democratic Party was for the PDP, was for Azum National, but it was basically dominated by Northern interests and Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. And then you have the All Nigeria People's Party, or AMPP at that time. That was the party that General Muhammad Buhari used in contesting the 2003 presidential election. So it was Chekwas Okorie's way of providing a platform which Chief Odunegwu Ojukwu grabbed it with both hands. So that's why many people mistakenly assume that APGA was a brainchild of Chief Odunegwu Ojukwu, or that he founded it. No, it was founded by Chekwas Okorie. He was the one that INEC issued the certificate of registration for the party in 2002. Now, this man is alleging that Soludo is planning to destroy the party and then abandon it and seek another platform. And that Soludo is not ready to obey the law and recognize the current chairman of the party that was duly elected and confirmed by the Supreme Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, but what I'm going to do now is he addressed a press conference at the Nigerian Union of Journalists headquarters in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, in Otaku in particular, where Chekwas Okorie expressed how Soludo is trying to destroy the party, or that Soludo has threatened to destroy the party and then abandon it. Don't forget that this APGA is the same party with which Peter Obi launched himself into politics in Nigeria. He became the first APGA governor and became the first governor in Anambra State to get a second term. So that's how important this APGA is. But Chief Chekwas Okorie is saying that there's a plot by Soludo to destroy the party, that Soludo has threatened to destroy the party and move on, instead of recognizing the current party chairman that is recognized by the Supreme Court and by the Independent National Electoral Commission. So what I will do now is to read the speech of Chekwas Okorie, which he presented to Nigerian Union of Journalists at a press conference that he addressed at the Nigerian Union of Journalists in Otako, Abuja. And it was a speech that he titled Professor Chukwuma Soludo's Stratagem to Destroy APGA Uncovered. And this is what he said. And maybe if we have time, I may analyze the content of this press conference speech. If not, maybe some other time I'll look into it. But I don't want this video to be too lengthy. But let's go on and see how far we can go with it. Now, Chief Chekwas Okorie, Ojozindibo, the founding national chairman of the All Progressive Grand Alliance. Now, this is what he wrote and presented before the media in Abuja on Tuesday, July 16, 2024. He said, "It is a common knowledge and the facts of the record of the Supreme Court of Nigeria that Chief Edozie Njoku and other members of the National Working Committee of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, elected at the National Convention of the party on 31st May 2019 at Owerri, Imo State, were the authentic leadership of the party. The erstwhile rival of Chief Edozie Njoku, Chief Victor Oye, with the support and financial backing of Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, introduced all manner of intrigues, blackmail, and subterfuge, which combined to deter INEC from complying with the clear judgment and order of the Supreme Court, which had delivered a landmark judgment in appeal number SC 687/2021 of 24th March 2023, which unequivocally and expressly affirmed Chief Edozie Njoku as the national chairman of APGA. Following the clear provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Otumba Kamaru Latif Adida, National Vice Chairman, Southwest, and Alhaji Rabiu Mustafa, National Welfare Officer, two members of the National Working Committee who were elected at National Convention of the party referred to above, proceeded to a trial court to enforce the judgment of the Supreme Court delivered on March 24, 2023. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria provides that any court of record below has the power to enforce the judgment of the Supreme Court. In the course of the trial, at the Federal FCT High Court to Buhari in suit number FCT/HC/CV/4068/2023, Chief Victor Oye, in obvious attempt to overreach the court, rushed to a high court in Anambra State to procure a judgment fraudulently that allowed him to proceed with the convention in spite of the Supreme Court judgment and the pendency of the suit for enforcement of the Supreme Court judgment, and in spite of the clear order of the trial court restraining all parties in the suit from holding any meetings, congresses, primaries, and conventions until the determination of the suit before the court. The court further restrained INEC from supervising or recognizing any action taken by the parties in the suit in disobedience of the order of the court. According to Chief Chekwas Okorie, in that his speech, he said, Victor Oye, sponsored by Professor Chukwuma Soludo, flouted all the orders of the court and managed to convince INEC to recognize their illegal convention. On 6 June 2023, in a well-considered judgment, Honorable Justice Mohammed Madugu enforced the judgment of the Supreme Court and nullified all the illegal actions taken by Victor Oye in active collaboration with INEC. On the 9th of November 2023, the trial court in suit number FCT/HC/4068/2023 found Victor Oye and Professor Mahmoud Yakubu guilty of contempt of court and magnanimously allowed them 14 working days to purge themselves of contempt or face the full route of the law. Determined to denigrate the Supreme Court and ridicule the trial court, Chief Victor Oye proceeded to the Court of Appeal to set aside the judgment for the enforcement of the Supreme Court judgment and the judgment that found him and Professor Yakubu guilty of contempt of court. At the Court of Appeal, in appeal number CA/ABS/CV/1169/2023, the appellant Oye formulated 6 grounds of appeal and a further 4 grounds of appeal for the judgment on contempt of court. On 26 June 2024, the 3-man panel of justices, Uchechukwu Onyemena, A.I. Banjoko, and P.C.O. Biora, in a unanimous judgment delivered by Justice Uchechukwu Onyemena, resolved that all the 10 grounds of appeal in favor of the authentic leadership of APGA, led by Chief Edozie Njoku as the national chairman of APGA, and subsequently dismissed the 2 appeals. It is noteworthy that INEC finally complied with the judgment of the Supreme Court of Nigeria delivered on 24th March 2023, conferred by the FCT High Court on 6 June 2023, and further enforced by the Court of Appeal on 28 June 2024. That hard-won victory, which is being celebrated in Nigeria and abroad, has come under vicious attack by the recalcitrant Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Only recently, after Soludo has spent some time in Abuja, he announced in a public event in Anambra State that he has concluded arrangements while at Abuja to get the Supreme Court to reverse itself and get INEC to withdraw the recognition the Commission had given to Chief Edozie Njoku and his executive. Professor Chukwuma Soludo has peddled the information among his close allies and the rebellious APGA faction working with him that he has secured the assurance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who he claimed pledged to influence the Supreme Court to review and reversed the judgment delivered on 24th March 2023 in favor of Chief Edozie Njoku. He further assured his faction of APGA that INEC will, without delay, withdraw the recognition given to Chief Njoku and his National Working Committee. Professor Chukwuma Soludo has boasted to me directly that he will use everything within his powers as the governor of Anambra State to ensure that Chief Edozie Njoku will never be the national chairman of APGA. He vowed that if for any reason he failed to stop Njoku from becoming the national chairman, he will resign from APGA within 24 hours and that APGA will cease to exist as a political party. At that point, I took strong exemption to his boast. I told him that since he was not God that made APGA possible 22 years ago when it was registered by INEC as a political party, that he lacked the power to determine the survival of APGA. Notwithstanding the altercation between Professor Soludo and myself, Chief Edozie Njoku and I have individually and separately extended hand of fellowship to him for peace to reign in APGA. Many well-meaning leaders from across the country who, upon realizing that it was Professor Soludo that was the stumbling block to a peaceful APGA, reached out to him several times. He remained obstinate and unyielding. Having secured an all-round victory for APGA in 3 different courts, from the Supreme Court back to the Trial Court up to the Appeal Court, as narrated in this address, Chief Edozie Njoku, the authentic national chairman of APGA, has demonstrated maturity and magnanimity in victory. He has seized every opportunity, both in private and public domains, to stretch his hand of fellowship to Professor Soludo and all members of APGA, irrespective of factional inclination, that the time to unite and rebuild the party has come. I know as well as so many well-meaning Nigerians that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a thoroughbred Democrat and a progressive politician who, after winning his presidential election of 2023, patiently and diligently successfully defended the outcome of the election, both at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal and at the Supreme Court. When the Supreme Court pronounced him the duly elected president of Nigeria, his strongest rivals knew that there must be an end to litigation. They threw in the towel and assumed their place as opposition parties while preparing for future opportunities. Nigeria would have become ungovernable with their consequences to lives and property if those who lost in that election and the subsequent litigation had rejected the outcome of the Supreme Court judgment and resorted to self-help. The worst misrepresentation of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu by Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, is to associate his name with the plot to commit democratic suicide. It is yet to be seen the level of Professor Soludo's vaunted connection and intrigue that will make the Supreme Court reverse itself in a judgment delivered by a panel of 5 justices of the Apex Court of Nigeria. I believe it is only in the hallucination of Professor Soludo that the Supreme Court, at his behest, will commit judicial suicide. Professor Soludo and his co-hosts are at liberty to exit APGA and join any party of their choice. They will not be the first to take that option, and they will not be the last to do so. But to design a plot to collapse APGA into another party just to promote his personal political scheming and ambition is not only sacrilegious, but an abomination that cries to high heaven. It is by the special grace of God that an effort I initiated in 1996 to found a political party in Nigeria, which did not succeed in the first attempt, and the second attempt in 1998, but succeeded in 2002, still exists on the register of INEC as a political party. notwithstanding the machinations of those who do not share in the vision of APGA as a progressive political party. Some of the non-believers saw this dream as a cash cow and avenue for stupendous wealth. I'm not sure that there is a political party in the history of this country that was celebrated in Nigeria and in the diaspora upon its registration like the APGA. I am the vision bearer of APGA as well as its founder. Upon the registration of APGA on June 22, 2002 by INEC, I broke an 80-year jinx from 1923 to 2002, a period no Igbo man founded a registered political party in Nigeria. APGA is the first Igbo contribution to the development of party politics in Nigeria. APGA is a national political party with progressive ideology, as may be found in its manifesto and the objective principles of its constitution. APGA believes in constructive engagement, even while it is in opposition. APGA has had enough leadership crisis in 20 years of its 22 years existence, enough crisis to last it for centuries. All we want now is a peaceful environment to relaunch APGA as a national political party that will take its rightful place in Nigeria's democratic space. It is APGA that provided Governor Peter Obi the platform, the opportunity, and the exposure to launch himself as a two-term governor of Anambra State and now a key player in national politics. This party provided a platform for former Governor Chekwas Okorie to realize his long, elusive aspiration to become the governor of Imo State. Governor Willie Obiano is another beneficiary and product of APGA. The late Dim Odunegwu Ojukwu used the platform of APGA to relaunch himself to relevance in Nigeria's political space. Professor Prof Chukwuma Soludo had made 2 previous attempts to be governor of Anambra State on the platform of other political parties. He was finally able to achieve his ambition on the platform of APGA. The God we worship will not allow him and his cohorts to destroy our God-given party. This will not happen in his lifetime. The God we worship will strengthen Chief Edozie Njoku and endure him and all the leaders of the authentic APGA with the wisdom and fortitude to serve the party diligently, forthrightly, and with the fear of God. We call on all well-meaning Nigerians, especially the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as the father of the nation, to prevail on Governor Chukwuma Soludo to rein in whatever that is propelling him to target APGA for destruction. I wish to repeat that Professor Chukwuma Soludo joined APGA voluntarily and is at liberty to exit same way without attempting to destroy a house he did not build. I urge the national chairman of the party, Chief Edozie Njoku, and the National Working Committee to immediately write formal petition to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and the Chairman, National Judicial Council, the National Security Advisor, major embassies in Nigeria, whose countries practice democracy, the European Union, United Nations, on this threat to democracy and the rule of law in Nigeria by a single, inordinately ambitious man called Professor Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State. Thank you for your patience. Chief Dr. Chekwas Okorie, Ojozi Ndibo, founder and pioneer national chairman, APGA, July 16th, 2024. That was the details of the press conference read by Chief Chekwas Okorie, the founder and the founding national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APGA. Now, the summary of the whole thing is that he is alleging that Governor of Anambra State, whose career was saved by APGA, is now trying to bite the finger that fed him by threatening to destroy the party. I'm talking about Professor Soludo. A national chairman has been recognized, elected through duly elected by Congress, certified by the Supreme Court of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Why is Professor Soludo not accepting that national chairman and threatening that if he cannot remove the chairman, then the party will be destroyed. He will destroy the party and move on. That's what Chief Chekwas Okorie is saying. Is that how to play politics? Is that what this country needs? Is that what Anambra need? Somebody has been said and confirmed as the national chairman of APGA by the Supreme Court. And that was why Chief Chekwas Okorie was making reference of the last election, where once the Supreme Court said that Tinubu was duly elected, everybody rests his case. Whether you like Tinubu or not, you just have to endure him and manage him for the next 4 years. What is expected of a professor of the caliber of Soludo is to accept Njoku, since the Supreme Court say he is the national chairman, the authentic national chairman, recognized by INEC. So why the allegation that he wants to Supreme Court to reverse itself, thereby creating problem for the party? And he, like Chekwas said, that he told him directly that if he cannot remove Njoku that is recognized by INEC, Njoku that the Supreme Court says is the authentic chairman, say if he cannot remove him, then he will destroy the party. Is that how to do democracy? Is that the legacy that they learned from Dim Odunegwu Ojukwu, who was a leader of APGA for years until his death? He was seen as the national leader of APGA until his death. Is that the kind of thing he would have tolerated and expected from a governor of Anambra State elected under the platform of APGA? I think Soludo should do the needful. Allow Njoku to be. If you don't want Njoku, when his tenure finish, he can use his position to put whoever he likes through the due process in line with the constitution of APGA. That's my take on this matter. But I want to say also that I have a lot of respect and regard for Chief Chekwas Okorie for the effort he made in bringing APGA into existence and provided a platform for Dim Odunegwu Ojukwu to contest for president in 2003. And that platform has produced Peter Obi, has produced Obiano, has produced Chekwas Okorie, and so many other people, both in the Senate and House of Reps. So it's not a party that Soludo should be allowed to destroy it as he allegedly threatened to do. That's my take on this matter. And already Chekwas said that it has encouraged those concerned to write a petition to the president and others that matters about this matter. I hope that Soludo will realize that the best thing is to follow the due process, allow Njoku to be, so that democracy will continue to thrive without being threatened by anybody. Because the essence of democracy is give and take. You lose today, you win tomorrow. Nobody wins all the time. Njoku has won now. Let him enjoy his mandate and let his tenure run out. That's my take on this matter. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button. hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.